All right, so it's a little bit after 4 here. So I will start my demo. So just to remind you all, we are learning how to make this really cute, really simple little paper ornament. That'd be a really cute gift tag on a gift bag or to hang on your tree. Super cute. It's just hanging by a little piece of twine there. And then it is completely collapsible as well, so it does lay flat when needed. So super cute, super versatile, usable little ornament. So what we need to create this is 5 pieces of paper that are all cut down to a 3" by 3" square. Now you could obviously make these different sizes as well. It would alter the size of this ornament, but as long as all 5 squares are the same size, then you're fine. But I've chosen, based on this ornament that was actually given to us by Valerie, who's in this crop, I like the size of it, so I have cut 5 3" by 3" pieces of square paper, and I chose a pattern that I think both sides look really nice together, and I like both sides. So keep in mind you will see both sides of the pattern paper, so you want to make sure it's one that you like both side A and B of the paper. So you're going to take each of the 5 pieces of paper. If you like to score your fold lines, then you will go ahead and score these. If you're a wild crafter like me and you don't mind like the creases in the paper, you can just fold it, but you're going to take each square and fold it in half, one direction. So then you have a 3" by 1.5". Just a second. So you have a 3" by 1.5" rectangle now. Then you will unfold it, spin it, and fold it in half again. Okay, so we had put a fold in it this direction, then we spun it and folded it the other direction. So hold it close so you can see that there is creases in it this way and this way. Once you have done that, so I folded these towards myself. So for this next fold, I'm going to fold away from myself. So on the outside of the fold, I saw pattern A for both of those. For this next fold, where I'm going to fold it on an angle in half, you want to see pattern B. And you only need to fold one of the angles. So with the other one where we folded it in half and then flipped and folded it in half again, we only need to do it one angle. Do not unfold and fold it the other way. We only need to do one triangle. So once you've done that, you can lay it back flat, and then you will kind of see, I don't know how to put it into words, but the paper is automatically going to collapse on itself like this. And if anyone is struggling with that, like if their paper doesn't feel like it's naturally creating this shape, you can just let me know. Yeah, good job, Julianor.
What size did you, sorry, what size did you say the squares were again?
They're 3" by 3". So when I'm done, like this little folded up square is going to be 1.5 inches big because it's half of a 3". So then you're just going to take all 5 of your papers and do that exact same thing.
Yeah, mine's not folding correct.
Trying to, Jane, where are you, Jane? Oh, there you are. Do you want to show me? So yeah, so you took, can you just hold it up and do one of your half folds? The other direction, not the triangle, but the 2 rectangles. So you want the 2 rectangle folds to be the opposite direction. So see how I can see the same color of, or was your triangle blue or red? Now I can't remember what direction. When
the
you
triangle was the blue and
it was
like,
okay. So yeah, it should. If you go, you just try maybe refolding everything one more time and give the crease more so that it's a stronger bend. It might make it pull in a little easier. You'll want, yes, Lisa?
Are the rest of them all folded the exact
All
same
5
way?
of them we're folding exactly the same way. And you want, I mean, you could have them opposite, but from this demo, you want them all the same. So like if you folded your folds this direction to see this pattern, you want to fold all, you want them all the same. So that when you fan it out, the insides are all the same and this is all the same. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yep.
But I mean, you could intermix them. But yeah, when I'm doing mine, I make them all the same. So you'll take all 5 of your papers and do that same thing.
Chantel, I'm going to do more of it later, but that's what your thing should look like, right? When you
That is exactly it. Yep. And then all you're going to do, I'll come back to you, Jane, in just a minute. But once you have the 5 of those, you're just going to start. It'll be a chain of 5 of them. You're just going to make sure that the opening is all at the top. Like you don't want one where it's the bottom and one where it's the top. So make sure you're gluing the squares so that the opening is in the same spot for all of them. And you're just going to glue this flat piece of one to the flat piece of the next. Start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once all 5 of them are glued together, then you'll be able to just fan them open. And Jane, how is your folding going?
I got the first one, but I'm a little confused. Am I supposed to be folding them with the same paper out all the time?
Yes. So your 2 square, like the 2 folds that make it a rectangle, you will have side A facing out every time. So rectangle, you want to see side A. Second rectangle, you want to see side A.
Oh, just take that out.
And then the triangle, you want to see side B every time.
Okay.
And then once you folded the triangle, you'll collapse it back and go back to the direction where side A is showing. And it should just fold in on itself.
I'm going to finish that later.
Yep, okay, I got it.
That makes sense? Okay, awesome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So I will quickly finish folding these and then I'll glue it together so you can kind of see. It is pretty straightforward, but still sometimes it's nice to just see it in action. So I'll quickly fold all 5 of mine and glue them together so you can see what I mean.
Sorry, how many? You said you need 5, Chantel?
5, yep. And I mean, technically you probably could, you know, make it 6 and then it just would be a slightly less popped out version. But again, for this look, for this one, we used 5. Okay, so I've got my 5 little pieces here. Now I'm going to glue them together. Again, the only thing really to keep in mind is that this open mouth side is the same on all of them. You don't want to glue them where it's, you know, one is facing this way, one that way. You want them all the exact same direction when you glue them together. All right, so I just took all 5 of my squares and glued them one on top of the other. with the opening the same direction for all of them. And then you'll see it just fans out like a little star. Yeah, Julianor, perfect. So at that point, you would then take these two loose ones that aren't glued together. There's only two that are sort of free from the rest. And when you have them held together, don't glue them together, but you can punch a hole in them, and that's where you would stick the string in to hold them together when you're hanging it. So you would just punch a hole there with a hole punch, or even just poke it with a piercer, whatever, to get your string through. Then you would tie a ribbon through it, and that would be how you would hang your ornament. And then just make,
Chantal,
yeah,
we at this house
yeah,
are perplexed.
let's hear it.
Okay, so